big day. I'm getting toilet paper delivered to my door this morning. So obviously, I got it pretty early so I could prep for that. But as huge as today's going to be, tomorrow is just going to be absolutely monumental because I'm having another order from IKEA delivered, which it's going to be wild. So I'm really excited about that. I mean, I've already gotten one shipment from IKEA. It was my rug and the sofa that I'm sitting on and a bath mat and a bed frame. But here's the thing, the bed frame that I got was too small. I thought I could sleep on it, honestly. I didn't think it was gonna be a very big deal. But the way that the edges of the bed frame were, my bed just sagged right down the middle. So it was a no-go. It wasn't gonna work, but it's okay because it gave me an excuse to order something else. If you're in quarantine and you're trying to furnish an apartment, IKEA really is probably the most dangerous place you can be. So I also ordered a lamp, dish towels, extension cords, light bulbs for the lamp obviously, and a new bed frame. That was actually much nicer than the bed frame that I got before. The one that I got before was just like a basic metal one. I'll show you a picture of me putting it together so you know. This new one is actually pretty nice. It has like an upholstered padded headboard and stuff. So I can, you know, like lean up in bed and watch Netflix or read or look out my window. Things that I do daily at this point, just all day on a loop. That's just what I do. I'm gonna take you guys with me through my daily quarantine routine today, but I also just want to say that my quarantine routine has been boring. It's been boring for the most part, and yet I've somehow kept myself occupied. I tend to be like a pretty high energy person, and I tend to hate the feeling of just sitting around and doing nothing. If quarantine were just me having to be by myself, but I could go out and go for runs and take hikes, like if I could do things, stay busy, stay active, and be in quarantine, this would be a whole different ballgame. But normally because of jet lag, I wake up bright and early at like 7. From there, the rest of the day is just spent figuring out what I'm gonna do until I can go back to bed. I guess it's about time for breakfast. Normally I wake up and I'm starving, and I went to bed like kind of hungry, I think. I was going to sleep. I was kind of like, oh man, was that just my stomach growling? But it was just too late. Just figured I would rather sleep than eat, so that's what I did. So I fully expected that I would wake up this morning and just be ravenous, but I'm actually not. Like, I feel like I'm just gonna sip on this coffee and maybe watch Friends for a little bit. I woke up cold, but now I'm hot. Oh jeez. My air conditioning is on. It's on the coldest it can go. My energy bill is probably gonna be through the roof. Anyways, how's y'all's day going? No, I'm kidding. I don't expect anybody to talk back to me. Although do, if you want to leave me a comment and tell me how your day is going, I would love that. Okay, so for breakfast, I'm going to make some toast with eggs over easy. I have no toaster yet, so instead I'm just toasting my bread in the pan. It's not going to toast very evenly if I have both pieces of bread in here. I put just a little bit of oil in the pan because I feel like it's going to help it toast more evenly. I really wish you guys could smell this bread right now. Look how pretty it looks. I don't know why, but there's something so satisfying about toasting bread in a pan. We don't get any sugar. Okay, so it's done, and I'm just going to add a little bit of everything with bagel seasoning to it. Ta-da! It's not bad. I really wish I had some hot sauce for it, but I don't have any hot sauce. I feel so much better after eating some food. Guys, my toilet paper is here. I'm so excited. Wow. I mean, the packaging is really beautiful. It seems like it's really high quality. There's 6 rolls in here. I mean, I think if you guys have the means, you should definitely pick some up. I just cannot wait to use this.
today's been the very first day where I'm just struggling to find things to do to keep myself occupied. I hate the like brain fog and the grogginess that comes from not having accomplished anything during the day. So I'm gonna try to fix that. I'm gonna go work out. Okay, let's go. Let's work out. Okay, I'm wearing clothes. I'm gonna do something active. I did it. It only took me like an hour of laying on the couch after I got dressed to actually work out, but I worked out, obviously, because I am disgusting and sweaty. So now I'm gonna go take a shower. Okay, out of the shower, and now what? I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Oh my gosh, this is insane. I've never been so bored in my entire life. Okay, all right, I'm gonna focus. I just had some trail mix. I think I'm gonna have some fried rice for dinner. I'll probably try to eat in like an hour, hour and a half, something like that, and watch a movie while I eat because that sounds like amazing. What I think I'm going to do is work on like a little bit of lesson planning. I'm gonna edit a little bit more, just until it's time for me to make dinner. And then I'll pick out a movie and eat dinner and then go to bed. Sounds great, right? In case you guys were wondering, you did not miss me eating lunch. I did not eat lunch today. And now I'd rather just eat an earlier dinner. I forgot to film it, but I just finished having some fried rice for dinner. And now I'm watching She's All That, which I've never seen before. I've seen the new Netflix remake, He's All That, and it was terrible. I'm hoping the original is gonna be slightly better. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I cooked my dinner. I ate my dinner. I watched some TV. I watched a movie, and it's only 8:30. How can it only be 8:30? It's so early still. Maybe I should watch another movie. Maybe I shouldn't watch another movie. Oh gosh. It's delicious. Okay, it's 11. I made it to 11. I don't know how. Now I'm going to wash my face, brush my teeth, and get in bed. And then probably just continue watching The Real Bros of Simi Valley until I fall asleep. I made it. I'm back in bed. I survived a whole day of quarantine. Day 6. I can't believe that I actually made it. This was the longest day yet. I slowly lost my mind the entire time. And you guys got to be there for it all. Congratulations. My slow mental breakdown. I'm sure it's only gonna get worse from here, but then it'll get better because I'm basically halfway through my quarantine at this point. So it's gonna get better. It's gotta get better. It's like 11:30. I can take some Benadryl to help me sleep and call it a night. Be ready to do this again tomorrow. So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this vlog. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here and call it a night. So good night.